Glory to the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, the one true God. And today we'll be talking about the UFC today. Obviously, the UFC for me is at 2 p.m. because it's in Abu Dhabi. So I have to get this out pretty quick. So it's going to be a pretty quick prediction video. I'm not going to go so much in detail. So in this video, I'm not going to go in super detail. Anyways, we're going to start with the co-main and then we're going to just jump to the main. And not going to talk too much about it. So co-main is Khamzat Chimaev versus Robert Whittaker. Who's going to win this fight? I have no idea. The co-main and the main event is been so much 50-50 for me. Like, it's so 50-50. I have no idea. But Khamzat Chimaev is known to gas himself out quite a bit. Not in the Kamaru Usman fight, but he has been a bit known for that. If Khamzat Chimaev gets access to the wrestling of Rob Whittaker, if he decides to wrestle Rob Whittaker and Rob Whittaker has nothing to do about it, he has no takedown defense, then Khamzat Chimaev is going to maul him and maybe even smash him, in his words. But if Rob Whittaker can have the takedown defense and throw big shots and tire him out, so he wouldn't go for the legs because that's going to be too tiring for him. If he does that, then Robert Whittaker is going to win. I think it's going to be a decision. Can't see Khamzat Chimaev KOing Robert Whittaker. There's no way. I don't see that. There's no way that's happening. But I do see a decision from Khamzat Chimaev because of the wrestling. If he gets evolved with the wrestling against Robert Whittaker. But I do think Robert Whittaker is going to win this fight. I do think he's going to take it in decision. Or he's going to take it by KO, but I think he's going to take it in decision, and I think he's going to outstrike him, and yeah. Next, we have the main event. We have Max Holloway versus Illia Topuria, another 50-50 fight. I have no idea who's going to win this fight. Who's going to win this fight? Well, they're both the best boxers in the UFC. We know that. Illia Topuria has more power. Max Holloway is more of a faster guy. He's more faster and slicker, I think, in my opinion. But they're both really good boxers. Who's a better boxer? I don't know. They both have their attributes. It's what you like. If you're a fan of speed and head movement and don't get touched, Max Holloway. But if you're a fan of Illia Topuria going in there and throwing those uppercuts, throwing those big shots, then you're gonna be a fan of Illia Topuria. So it depends on the style you like in boxing to find out who's the better boxer and what boxer suits you. For me, Illia Topuria suits me as like boxing, but I think Max Holloway is also super good because at times I'm like jab way out, slip, use your head movement. Sometimes you like that. So who's gonna win this fight? I'm going to say it's a very 50-50. If Max Holloway throws more than what he does, more than he usually does, he's gonna get caught by Illia Topuria because Illia Topuria doesn't throw when he really can hit you. And getting hit by Illia Topuria is dangerous. That guy has power in his shots. So it all depends on what they do on that night, honestly. And obviously, everyone, that's for every fight, obviously, but this one's really dependent on that. Max Holloway, if he goes in there and he gets a little over-aggressive, he's going to get caught and he's going to get dropped and lose. But if Illia Topuria moves a lot sluggish, if Illia Topuria moves a lot sluggish and he's very slow, then Max Holloway is just going to land those big shots and keep moving around the octagon. He's going to keep doing that. So it all depends. If Illia is going to be sluggish on the night, or is Max going to come out a little too aggressive on the night? That's what it's going to stem down to at the end of the day. So if I had to pick which one's more likely going to happen, I think Max Holloway is going to get a little too excited wanting to knock him out. So I think I'm going to go with Illia Topuria either by 4th round knockout. I can't see decision. I can't see Illia Topuria taking a decision. Maybe he could take a decision, but I'm going to say 4th round knockout. And I think he's going to want to close the show a bit. I don't know. Maybe he might stick it. In the Justin Gaethje fight, he did very well. But I don't think he's going to perform just like that in this fight. I don't think so. I don't believe he will. I think he believe will be similar to that, but I don't think it's going to be exact. That Max Holloway was the best Max Holloway ever. My prediction would be Ilya Topuria, 4th round knockout, Rob Whittaker in decision. Thank you all for the support, and glory to the Father, Son, Holy Spirit, the one true God. That's where all the love comes from. And peace.